What's going on, guys? John here with another episode of Patriots franchise, and we're here and we're prepared to get smoked by the Niners. The Niners are very good, just like they are in real life. Um, Coach, you've been tasked with facing the 49ers. They're highly touted defense this league. Where do you think you can have success? Huh. Uh, Running the ball since we can't throw it. 125 yards. I think we can do 125 rush yards. Also, if you watched last episode, one quarterback outperformed the other. That was Josh Hales. Josh Hales played good. Mac Jones did not. I think you guys know what that means. We got a different starting quarterback again. Story of my life. Anyway, weekly strategy. Brock Purdy's an 89 overall superstar X Factor, but I'm more afraid of Christian McCaffrey. We're also doing run it outside. And yeah,
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Brock Purdy. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Pats, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Devin Duvernay. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown 49ers. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Curtis Samuel, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 1. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's there in a Niner first. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Ooh, the juke. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Purdy looking to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take...
And across the chalk, into the end zone. That's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I just realized my mic has been muted this entire time. So I'm going to need to revoice everything probably, which is great. But, yeah. So Hale's going deep again. Samuels has another touchdown. Curtis Samuel using his speed for a touchdown. Six touchdowns, second in this game, and a huge play. I don't know how much of that my mic was muted. Probably the entire thing. So you're going to see some good I might just cut straight to the gameplay. But yeah. Duvernay breaking tackles, but he goes backwards and just keeps fighting, so they're going to give him to the 13. And here's McCaffrey, 1,221 yards. Is that math? 1,221, if that's what you want to call it instead. Yeah, so we'll see how this works. We have not had any rushing yards this entire game, as now McCaffrey breaks a tackle and gains some more yards. This is really just going to be a battle of who gets stopped first. And Kyle Duggar's already gassed. That's not good.
Those X's and O's on
Pat Pete knocks out Ayuk. It scares me that Pat Pete has to be lined up against Brandon Ayuk. As now McCaffrey's gassed. Devin Duvernay makes the first down catch. That's not bueno. Duggar is now not tired anymore. Neither is McCaffrey. They both get their stamina back. Debo goes down. I'm pretty sure they have like 7 superstar X Factors on offense, which is not good. As here we go. Firing it deep, and Purdy is picked. Looking for Debo, and it's Christian Gonzalez, who's now down the sideline and inside the red zone, and a huge interception. He throws it on the run for Debo, and Christian Gonzalez gets his 6th pick on the year and jumps the route. Look at this. Purdy off his back foot. Doesn't even need to. He's no pressure, but jumps the route. Great play by Christian Gonzalez to make the pick. As Siri just got activated somehow, I accidentally threw it to Curtis Samuel. I wanted to bullet pass it, but I guess that works too. 164 yards on 3 receptions for Curtis Samuel. What has happened this game? Going end zone, and if it's an accurate throw, it's a touchdown, but Hales misses him. We're going to do RPO read bubble. It's either going to be Stevenson or Dorsey. We'll see who's open. It's Dorsey. Dorsey cuts inside, hits a nasty juke, and he is inside the 5. What a game so far from us. As we're going big men in the game. We're going underneath. Chris Thomas is going to go the left side. We're going back to Cethan Carter, and the fullback, Cethan Carter, has a touchdown to give us the lead. You know, the Niners have their fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, and we're like, let's just one-up you with our fullback, Cethan Carter. You guys all know who Cethan Carter is, right? Yeah, you don't know him either. I wonder what team Cethan Carter's on. Does he even play football anymore? I don't know. But Chad Ryland sends it deep. Duvernay will oh, I thought he was going to return. I was like, Raheem Mostert's coming down here for a downhill hit stick. Christian McCaffrey, once again, you already saw his last week's stats. I don't know if I was talking when we saw his stats, but he's not talking. I think you guys heard the intro because I set my mic down to refill my water right before training, so you probably didn't hear anything after training. As there is underneath Duvernay. But yeah, so hopefully, if I'm not talking for like just the beginning of the game, it's not the end of the world. Maybe I'll just do some good editing skills, but I don't know. Purdy takes it himself and gets blown up by Dietrich Wise. Loss of 3. Purdy taking him down in the backfield, and now it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. Purdy takes the snap. It's slants. Now going deep. Devin Duvernay has a huge play. 3rd and 7. They gain a lot more than 7. Trail shake, man. I wish my receivers could make good reads like that. I mean, heck, I have 170 passing yards on 4 completions. 5. I think it's now 175 on 5 completions. As there's going to be a handoff. McCaffrey, he's getting downfield. Petrie cannot make the tackle. It's Kyle Duggar making the tackle. But, wow, this game is wild. Going for Debo. Christian Gonzalez makes the hit out of bounds, and then Petrie hits him after Debo's whistled down. Or the play is whistled dead, but they're not going to call anything, thankfully. As watch out for the run. I've got Duggar deep. They fake it. And Cordell Goodwin didn't animate. If he gets up, he might be able to get there. But who is that? Cameron Latu? Okay. And just like that, with Jake Moody's extra point, we're going to be tied. Wow. This game has been insane so far. I don't know how many cuts I'm going to make in this game. Like, I don't know how much you're going to see so far. Because there has not been a ton of, like, non-big plays. As Patrick Peterson's one block away from a touchdown. Holy, this game has me on the edge of my seat. And I said I was going to run the ball a lot, but I don't know, man.
Going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one.
As there's Chris Thomas. Wish Zach Ertz could have got there to lay a block, but I mean, Zach Ertz last week caught a touchdown, did not gain any yards. Apparently, they literally credited him as 1 touchdown, 0 yards on a catch. So it's so funny. As there is a big play by Stevenson. First down, and Fred Warner's hurt. Their captain of the defense out of the game for now. He's on the sidelines. So we'll be back. But we got to take advantage of the run game while he's out. Because he's going to be the main reason we don't run the ball a ton. I know I had to... Oh, yeah, I need to get 150 yards rushing. Man, why didn't I say receiving, bro? We're going to test Curtis Samuel. Oh, he almost caught that off the deflection. That would have been insane. If Curtis Samuel made a catch off of the deflection. All right. We're going to go try and get around the edge. They're going to probably run commit. They're not going to run commit. And that's a first down. Huge tackle. Who is that? Is it Armstead? No, Armstead's 91. Is Armstead even on the team anymore? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. We're throwing it on first. Going underneath, Chris Thomas. And Thomas is going to get a gain, and he's hit late. That's a flag. Late hit out of bounds. And that's going to give us another big gain. We're inside the 13. And I think running left might actually work. All we need is Jonah Williams to hold the block. And Jonah Williams isn't even blocking Nick Bosa. Down inside the 5 is Ramondre. Ramondre's averaging 10 yards per carry. It's crazy. All right, we're passing on the goal line. Even though we have one of the best goal line backs in the league. Hale's getting around the edge, and he's going to get down to the 1. Great play. And now do we go with our power back? He's got an ability or stronger run blocking within 5 yards of the end zone. We'll see how it works. And it works to perfection. Touchdown, Patriots. Yeah, everyone in the stadium knew because we didn't do it on first down. We did it on second. And Ramondre Stevenson continues his amazing season. And we continue this amazing game by both teams. Holy cow. There have been, oh my gosh, 49 points scored in the first half of this game already. And there's still 4 minutes left. Brock Purdy last drive went 4 for 4 for 59 yards. And that touchdown. We'll see what he can do on this drive. Probably oh, Dietrich Wise is in coverage. I'm blitzing instead because I don't want Dietrich Wise in coverage.
Play action, now Purdy.
Caught by Ayuk downfield. Cordell Goodwin got lost and could not come back to the ball in time. I'm flipping the play. I'd rather have Frank Clark in coverage. Dietrich Wise clearly does not know how to play defense. As there's McCaffrey going down after Marte Mapu makes a good tackle. Man, everybody's going to have juice stats except for the defense on this game. We're going to have like 4 tackles combined from both teams. 2nd and 3. Oh, Duggar almost had a pick. And then Kittle broke a tackle. And it was Dietrich Wise, funny enough, making the tackle. All right, now we're blitzing a lot more people. Looks like they're almost hurrying to the line, but they're not going to snap it immediately. Devin Duvernay just mossed Christian Gonzalez. Gonzalez couldn't get under it. Purdy's only incompletion is that pick to Christian Gonzalez. As we are blitzing, 2 linebackers, no Kyle Duggar, firing end zone, and he misses Latu. Cordell Goodwin got lost. I feel like I'm hearing that a lot. Cordell, come on, man. What's your man coverage rating? Not good? I thought you were a better man corner. Purdy, touchdown. Dietrich Wise can't play defense. That's not even on me. I'm supposed to cover the middle of the field with Duggar, and Dietrich Wise is supposed to cover the flat, but as soon as he starts running, I don't know. I need to learn how to call someone to go down. I think it's right trigger, but I could be wrong. I need to know how you send an extra guy. Mitch Wishnowsky kicks it deep again to Pat Pete. Not the first time we've seen a Pat Pete return this game. He returns it past the 25. That's all we want. 1:54 left. If we can get... Ramondre's 10 yards per carry got killed because we gave him a 1-yard rushing touchdown. As there's still no... guy, what's his name? Fred Warner. Josh Hale's going to run. He gets the first. 15 yards rushing for Hales. That's what we like to see. As we're doing another pass. It's man coverage. Underneath, Curtis Samuel. Samuel breaks a tackle. Holy cow, Curtis Samuel breakout game, as Sidy Sau's going to be hurt on the play, but Curtis Samuel has almost 200 yards this game. What in the world? We're going to sit behind the lineman. 224 yards on nine completions is an absurd stat. We're calling timeout number 1. We just wanted to get the first there. Oh boy. I just know I can't make a mistake and give him momentum. Juju up the middle. We're going to hurry back to the line. Oh, no, Dorsey, if you come back to that, you have an interior... I'm just making up words. Wait, Rasheed Walker is going to play guard? Okay. He's our tackle, our backup tackle, but I guess if he can play guard, he can play guard. Oh, he drops it. We get a time stoppage, though. Yeah, they want us to go for it. I think we're going to go for it. Do I like this look? Going like that. Dorsey on a zig. And he's hit. I didn't wait to see if Samuel was going to be open, but... Okay, we can't let him score. At least not a touchdown. We're blitzing on first play. And of course, Jalen Petre's going to get lost. They have only superstar X Factors. All right, Dietrich Wise and Frank Clark are going to be in coverage in the flats. I should probably cover shorter passes. Oh my gosh, what a hit by Frank Clark. Just pounded McCaffrey. McCaffrey's not tired after that hit, where if in real life McCaffrey gets hit, he might die. You get downhill hit stick by a full-blown big linebacker. I don't know, man. They call their second timeout. They only got 1 left. Purdy throws it away. 4th and 3. And is that... You're going to punt it back to us, aren't you? Yeah. So no damage done. We did turn the ball over. That's bad. But Wishnowsky punts it deep. Pat Pete back to return. And a solid return. I mean, he returns up to 25. We can get a 76-yard touchdown. Oh, we tried going deep. And that's picked. Jalen Brown. Jaylen Brown's a basketball player. I don't know who that Brown is. They're going to kick a deep field goal. Hold up. Calling a timeout. Let me do defensive coverage, at least. Yeah, that's just me trying to get something. Is there a return one? Yeah, field goal block return. All right, see if we can block this first.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And Jake Moody shanks it. Holy cow, no one can score. We'll still be tied. That's right. All right, Curtis Samuel press coverage. We're going to test him one final time. Juju on a streak as well. Just go deep, Hales. Hales completed it. Curtis Samuel got tackled at the 1-yard line, but it was a beautiful throw. We will head to halftime, tied at 28, but maybe the craziest half I've ever seen. I did run outside, protect the run outside, and I like how this game's going. So we're going to, if I didn't make that one pick, we'd be up by a touchdown right now, or at least a field goal. If we didn't make 2 mistakes, we actually might be up by more. But Pat Pete, another return past the 25. At least he's getting better at that. Josh Hales comes back out. Stop running the same play. We're going to run the ball. It is scary, though, because they have 2 very good edge rushers in Chase Young and Nick Bosa, and then a very good interior with, what's-his-face, Eric Armstead, and I think they have someone else. I do want to see, is Fred Warner out for a long time? 1 more quarter. All right, I've got a quarter left, or not even probably a full quarter. It's probably part of the quarter. Come on, we just got to play as best as we can without him out on the field. Stevenson reaches forward. He can't get the first, which makes it 3rd and very, very short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side.
We're going to run it inside, and that's a first down. Huge play. Greg Hughes, G. Hughes, whoever G. Hughes is. I'm going to guess Greg, right? But, all right, Chase Young has no outsiders. Yeah, which means he's going to shed immediately. I don't know why I didn't run it to the side with Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's not as good of a run defender. Oh, it's still Chase Young on that side. Come on, bite on. He bit. Hales breaks a tackle, and Hales gains a good amount, like 8 yards, to make this 3rd down more likely. Chris Thomas, first down. Hales is over 300 yards on the game. And that's a huge play by Josh Hales and by Chris Thomas. As Ramondre gets blocks, run over Talanoa Hufanga. He doesn't run him over, but he gets a couple more yards. I think that's because I gave him reach for it, right? We're just going to throw it underneath. Dorsey gains 6. 3rd and 4. Will Ramondre get his energy back? Is he going to be gassed still? He's still gassed. We're going to try a screen pass, though. Otherwise, we are in field goal range. They don't play it. Stevenson runs a man over. Stevenson's still going, and he's inside the 5. Stevenson's probably just... Yeah, Raheem Mostert's in at running back. He's not going to be a power of a guy. Rolling out with Hales. Hales is going to have the edge and touchdown Josh Hales. He raced Javon Hargrave to the edge, and it's a huge play. And we are now up by a touchdown once again. Man, what has this game turned into? I've recorded like 40 minutes of gameplay. I mean, this game's probably been like 15, 20 minutes, but it's been like touchdown after touchdown. There have been like 3 drives of touchdowns. It was 2 picks and a punt. Both teams threw 1 pick, and then the Niners punted once, and that was at the very end of the half. We almost turned it into a touchdown. So close to turning it into a touchdown. Kyle Duggar picks off Brock Purdy. And Kyle Duggar is back to being the lurk master. He did it twice against the Dolphins, and now he's back and doing it again. His 3rd pick of the year, our MVP on defense probably, as there is Stevenson underneath going for 6. But man, I literally just talked about how there's only been 2 turnovers, and they were both picks, 1 by each team, and now there's a 3rd one by Purdy. Makes another mistake. You know, I mean, you can't throw it that aggressive right away. I mean, you should have seen Kyle Duggar's very noticeable man. I mean, there's a reason we play him at linebacker. He's not small by any means just because he's a safety. As there's an almost first, 9 yards by Stevenson. He's inside the 5, which means he gets better run blocking. Does that mean we just go right up the gut? They still don't have Fred Warner back. They commit up the middle, and they guessed. They guessed correctly. Lowry, whoever the heck Lowry is, with a great play. We need 1 yard. Firing end zone. Dorsey drops it. No. All right. Yeah, they want us to go for it. We're going to do something nope, I don't want to pass. We're going to do a QB sneak. We're going to line up to do a QB sneak, but we're actually going to go right. They commit to the QB, but they also get us. Javon Hargrave plays it perfectly, and they turn it over. So we cannot capitalize on the pick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle over the middle of the field.
As there's Jalen Carter, like 10 yards downfield to make the hit. First down, George Kittle. As they're still down by a touchdown, though. They still need to be almost perfect.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
There's Ayuk, who was the target of when Duggar intercepted it. I'm still surprised. Dietrich Wise is in coverage. We got to get pressure fast because Dietrich Wise and Frank Clark are in coverage. They're going to run the ball, actually. And a great tackle by Tyrell Dotson, who you never thought I'd say his name for a tackle, but he stops them, and we head to the 4th quarter up by a touchdown on the 49ers. Wow, we have just outperformed the Niners. Like, we've had 1 actual turnover and then a turnover on downs. They've had a punt and a pick, 2 picks, which just shows that we've been playing better. Purdy throws it to Debo, and Debo makes a huge play. Goodwin was about, if Purdy throws that straight to Samuel, like his chest, it's a pick by Cordell Goodwin, but he throws it smart. He plays it well. 3 guys lined up on the left. There's Kittle again, and Kittle, yeah, that's the only problem with Marte Mapu being a middle linebacker instead of what he normally was, a safety, is he doesn't animate on those kind of passes at all. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Oh, Devin Duvernay drops it. Okay, Purdy has 5 incompletions. 2 of them are picks, and one of them is, and that one's a drop, and the other 2 were like contested catches, I'm pretty sure. I pass committed. We're going to see how that goes. They did a play switch. It's a screen. Ayuk is going to have a touchdown probably. Nope, I read it with Duggar, but obviously it's not as easy to jump that screen as it is to jump other screens. As there's no one in the middle of the field, I'm just going to use Petrie and just cover the middle. I can't risk it. Jalen Carter, huge sack. Purdy was running backwards to try and get around it. That's why I do QB contain almost every single play. It keeps the quarterback from running out and rushing for touchdowns. I'm gonna do it again. I can't see Purdy. They're gonna pass, or they're gonna run the ball with McCaffrey, and just a great tackle, Marte Mapu. You know, I think they're gonna run it here. I don't know why they would, because if you get you need a touchdown here to tie the game. And they're just gonna throw it away. 4th and goal in the 4th quarter. They're gonna kick a field goal here. They've got icing the kicker on it. Watch out for a fake. I'm gonna try and block this though. And Jake Moody's kick is up and good. As here we go. We just got to keep mistakes out of this game. Pat Pete's not going to return that. Okay, here we go. I'm still mad we turned it over on their goal line. Fred Warner is back. And first play fumble. Stevenson puts the ball on the ground. And a huge defensive stop might turn the tides for the Niners. Why can't Devin Duvernay fumble? Stevenson's like 5 overall higher. So that turnover might end the game if they can score a touchdown here, because that means they're going to get all the momentum back. Debo drops it. Great play by Cordell Goodwin. He's taunting the fans. Please do not do that, because that's going to look bad for us. 3rd and 1. They should run the ball here. Debo gets smoked, but he's going to hang on to it. I knew that's where they were going to. They love to do these short, like, dink downs because they're pathetic losers that don't know how to throw the ball deep like Josh Hales with his 400 yards passing. Purdy fires underneath, and oh my gosh, Dietrich Wise just full-on WWE-style tackle Christian McCaffrey. Purdy, 2nd and 7. Purdy runs for like 3. 3rd and 4. We're doing man coverage so that hopefully everyone has a man on him. I'm going to use her Trey Brown. And what a play by Josh Uche, who doesn't really get a ton of playing time for some reason. Or at least he doesn't make a ton of plays. But now it's 4th and 4. Game on the line. If we stop him here, we win. Potentially. And Purdy throws an incompletion. A huge play. And we got pressure to Purdy, and Purdy made a mistake. And now we just need to somehow get the ball out of our own end zone. Just run. Stevenson, a first, ends the game. I'm taking it to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. First down could end the game. We just cannot have a turnover. I'm going to go right towards their guy. Both of their guys, actually. And he's still going. And it's 3rd and short. And I mean short. We're going to run right towards all of our blockers. And they've got to stop us. Stevenson is a yard short. And I know I have to punt it. But 1 yard. Bryce Baringer is going to send it deep. Come on, pin him.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42.
And they're going to have to go 48 yards in a minute 43. That does not seem even like a challenge for this offense. They made it all the way down to their goal line before doing it, or stalling out last time.
To throw is Purdy.
Kyle Duggar almost had a pick. That would have been the end.
Yardage there, and now, in this
Pass commit.
situation, you should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a pass swung out left.
Nowhere. McCaffrey is stuffed.
Here's third down at 5.
3rd and 5. They're still running hurry up.
Purdy.
They need a touchdown to win. Just keep them in bounds. They only have 1 timeout. They're just hurting their players' fatigue. And Devin Duvernay drops it. That's big because that's a 10-yard gain. I don't want them to gain 10. If they gain like 2, then you can let them catch it. Or 2 to 5. Or 1 to 5, I guess. Then let them catch it. Otherwise, we're going full. Samuel goes down. 13 seconds. They run hurry up. We're pass committing. 20 seconds. They still have a timeout. I don't know why they're not using it. They're going to go for Duvernay. And he's stopped. They call a timeout. They're on the 1. We have to stop them. Don't let him score. He stepped out. No, he stepped out. That's stupid. He was out of bounds. You're not going to call that illegal touching? Oh, he stayed in. And we're going to lose now. We'll have 10 seconds. And we're going to choke at the very end of the game. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not returning this with Pat P. It's not worth it. They got to do press coverage. I'm going Curtis Samuel on a streak. Our best, fastest player. Best receiver.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
4 seconds. We played so well just to choke it at the very end. I don't like this. I'm recalling a play.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
I'm gonna get like an offsides. Nope, that's false start.
Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
I just tried to do something. And we can't tell him to go deep either. We're blocking everybody. Here we go. Curtis Samuel, please. The game is over. The 49ers fraud their way to a victory against a team with 4 wins.
They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now to be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes
We were so close. Curtis Samuel had 234 yards.
You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch.
And I'm telling you, if Stevenson gains that 1 final yard on 4th and goal, or on 3rd and 1 in the 4th quarter, this one right here. If he gains that final yard, we win the game. Because this 12-yard pass to get him to the 1-yard line, I knew it was over. As soon as they got to the 1, that we were going to lose. What a way to lose. That fumble, too. Stupid fumble that... Of course it was Fred Warner. It's always Fred Warner. As we lose in abysmal fashion. We should have won that game. Maybe if I call a better defensive play on 4th and 1, we win. I'm not looking at that. New injury. Who's out for the year? Sighty Sow. You're gone. Can't catch a break, man. I guess this Reminds me, I need to switch my defensive scheme. Dude, we played so well all the way up until the last play. What defense is even good? What's a defense that has 4-6? Let's see. Man, I was so excited for that game too. We were playing so well, and then we just proceed to shoot ourselves in the foot over literally twice. We didn't even like do it that often. I don't want to run a 3-4 because that means we see a lot of uh, other players. We'll just keep trying different defenses. We'll try the Philly defense. But just think about, I didn't even look at all the stats, but Curtis Samuel played amazing. Dorsey caught the ball a couple times. Josh Hales played awesome besides that one interception. Stevenson played good besides the one fumble. On defense, Duggar played great. Trey Brown, I don't even know why I brought up Trey Brown. Goodwin missed a couple things, but like Gonzalez had a pick. Duggar had a pick. Uche had a big TFL. Mapu had a bunch of great plays. Frank Clark made plays. Boogie Basham made a play. Jordan Davis made a play. Dietrich Wise was making plays. Everyone was making plays. And then just their final drive, the AI decided that they were actually going to play football and that we deserved to lose for some reason. So, anyways, on to the Texans. That's aggravating, man. It's Texans week where we've got more team turmoil. Everybody hates each other. Josh Hales played great. Oh, Kyle Terry, the really big receiver, won the Heisman. Too bad he's not good. So, all right. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And maybe we'll beat the Texans, right? Maybe that'll happen. Anyways, see you guys next time.